Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19-18. Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. Not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And fine after a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little fight of the big vehicle between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
29 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10.
Oh, it's already in your hands, bro.
Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Running back, motioning right. Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Besh going in motion left. Throwing on 2nd. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set go.
Mostert. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
No touch, set. And anyway, 63, 68, 73, 73.
Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Great, set. And no touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pass complete to Goddard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Great, set.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB-receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. We're on here with Will Shipley. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mostert on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Counter give to Mostert. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. That 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. He'll look to throw.
I should have threw it earlier.
Got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Genty. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On first down, Hurts. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. T.J. Tampa there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
That's not at all the play I wanted, but
well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Now he's past the 25. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First down, a run with Barkley. Give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a...
How did he end up all the way out there on
Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7. Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dylan Laube on the return. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here.
I tried to get into him.
Got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They've got a man in motion. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Give on 3rd to Mostert. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Logan 19.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's descended upon it quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready? Rock 80. Go.
He's going to throw this one. He completes it in traffic. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
72.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working on 1st down. Ball finds his running back. This is Damian Martinez. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Raiders trailing in the early going. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run with Mostert. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
7-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Laube, and they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal.
70 Lions.
They go to him again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Crowd, let's get it. 63. Hey.
Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
It's on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
set. 180, 180.
And again, here's Hurts. And he just got in the way before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. 180, 180.
Hurts yet again. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles, first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63.
Complete to number 26, Saquon.
Play action. Hurts has it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. That one hits for 30, and that's a Philadelphia first down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go.
The final throw before the break. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great, set. Go.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
No touch, set. 73. 180,
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, And the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Hurts now from the gun. Has it in close. And they're going to hold him down just
They called it
shy of
first
the
down.
40.
That's not a first down.
They get
Whatever.
an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing here, Hurts. Setting up the screen. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter on that tackle.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go Silver, ready? Ready, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move into the red zone. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
German. Delta.
They pitch it out to him here.
I'm surprised they didn't
Into the end
get
zone
out
for a
there.
Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 24, Raiders 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it or fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He brings it in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right.
Oh,
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give to Barkley, left side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. To the sideline it goes. He's got to be on the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six.
I thought he would go up higher,
It stinks
but
for
no,
the
he didn't.
offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Let's go. 77
On zone read, hand off to
Oh,
Mostert.
what? You gotta block that guy.
The zone read doesn't work.
Just to block that
Cost him a couple
side.
yards too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now they send their back in motion right. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Very good. 63. And then go Silver, ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Liking 18.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 27-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's into the hands of Martinez. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll motion a tight end left.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Martinez. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa, they just let him come straight through.
Look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives him more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great.
They'll start this one out with Barkley.
Ah, you're right there.
It's a
Tried to get out there, and I couldn't.
And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
He hecked it immediately.
It just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
At the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
No touch that. No touch.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Great. Set. No.
On the give, here's Shipley. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
63. No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Back. No touch that. Crown left Yeti. No touch.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Great. Set. All right, anyway. Out. No touch.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Great. Set. All right, anyway. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 4. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Hurts setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Man in motion here. Back to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 7.
To throw.
Oh,
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Desperation time here. Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Shipley now up the middle. And good forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Great. Set.
This is Bigsby. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Great.
Again, it's Bigsby. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.